Am I live? Microphone? There we go. Son of a bitch. I think it's coming on. I I'm having so many different problems with my Alexander in the house, retro in the house. I'm at dude, like there's a noise coming out of my computer. I think it's a GPU fan. I googled how to replace that. That looks like a bitch, but I kind of got baby Plev in the house. How you doing, brother? I think I got past it by like manually speeding up the fans, and then my camera wasn't working. I started the stream. I thought I was live. I wasn't live. I'm ready to just. Did I mention my camera wasn't working? I've already gone off the rails effing with my camera, and I thought it was on stream. So good thing that didn't. You know what? I'm sick of DFK. We're not going to talk about DFK at all today. We're not going to talk about CrystalVale. We're not going to talk about Harmony. I think it's just going to be a stream about Cardano, guys. What do you think, guys and gals? Let's just talk about Cardano, the greatest, the greatest blockchain on the planet. Psych. Of course we're gonna. Yeah, DFK's lit AF. DFK's lit AF. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm worn out from yesterday. That wore me out. So, yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. Actually, let me get a couple things up. I had to restart my computer, so nothing is ready. Gonna log into MetaMask, gotta do this, gotta do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it was a rough ride yesterday. I did send, close to what would they call it on rounders? 4 stacks of high society over to the DFK chain. A little nerve wracking. Took, I don't know, like the first round took about 12 hours. The second round with all the money took about six, probably like 6 hours. Uh, so yeah, that was nice and fun. A lot of people, I know a lot of people were up late last night. Chad Knight in the house. How you doing, brother? Barneswalgo in the house. He wants to talk about Hex. He's got jokes like me. He's got jokes like Jagger. Isn't that how the song goes? All right, I am gonna. So I've gotten a little bit of Jewel. The farm, the emissions do kick off in about 21 minutes. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see what's going on in crypto really quick in general. Let's see what's going on in the stack market really quick. And then we can talk about some DFK, some DeFi dip. Oh, did you ape into night? What do you mean, did I ape? I have 3 nights. I mean, that's aping for me. I was looking at the floor price of those Speedstar horses, wishing I unzipped my badge and pulled the trigger on a couple of those last week when they were only 2,000. Oh, you're asking retro? You should have retro, man. No, I think that's gonna be another one where I don't think Knights and I don't think Knights and Peasants gonna run. I'm pretty stoked about it. All right, so we got Bitcoin, boring ass Bitcoin, hanging around 47,000. It was starting to pump a little bit this morning, got up to about 47.5. Again, I'm okay with the boring 47,000 Bitcoin, and I wouldn't be totally surprised if it pulls back down again. Again, like we've seen this in the past, pumped up from 29,000 to 53,000. That was a massive pump. And then it had a nice pullback back down to 39,000 again. So we could see the same thing whether the pullback comes now. And it could be an ugly one back down to like, how much was that? That was, if it were to make the same percentage move, about 25% from where we are now, we could see all the way down to, that doesn't, I mean, 25% would take us right back to 30,000. That doesn't seem right. 40,000. It'd only be about 12,000, I would think, right? Okay, so yeah, it would take us to about, man, 35, yeah, 36,000. I guess that's kind of in play. Maybe we go up again to like 53, and this one up to 50 set 52. Maybe we get up to 52. Maybe we get all the way up to like 55, and then it does a 25% pullback. I could see something like that. The 52, I think, is a pretty big level. Me personally, I think the next move probably will be up to 52, 53,000 with some consolidation. We got our boy over at Luna buying Bitcoin, and then maybe we see a pullback of like 25%, and that would take us all the way back down to like 41,000. I mean, a move like that isn't out of the question. The speed start giving people 2K for upgrading their horses. Knights and peasants just minted out. Yeah, a couple, I think yesterday or the day before. What do you mean that Speedstar is giving people too great? So we go down to the EMAs and look for support. Maybe. I mean, typically those things, you can always find something that's going to bounce off. You can find an EMA, whether it's the 20 EMA, the 21 EMA, the 22 EMA, you can plug in a number and get an EMA. Which EMA? Like the 20, the 50, and the 200? Maybe. So what is Speedstars giving people 2K? What is it? Oh, you know what? Baby Pleb, I saw your tweet. Let's talk about that. I did retweet it. It's a pretty exciting tweet. This was I mean, you retweeted someone else, right? But these look pretty dope, man. I mean, if these are legitimately NFTs, well, who's that supposed to be? John Lennon? Kind of looks like John Lennon, huh? Like, what's the story here? This looks pretty freaking dope. I'm buying at least 20. When emission, Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? Emissions are 16 minutes away. We've decided not to talk about DeFi today. We've decided not to talk about DeFi Kingdoms. We're going to talk about Mars for a second, and then the rest of the stream is going to be Cardano. Is that good with you, Nimrod? Yeah, I'm pretty. So I owe Bill Skull I own Bill Skull an apology. I think I didn't remember last night. Get a load of that guy. All right. I told Bill Skull I didn't think Harmony One would get to like 18 cents. I did say it. But then I also stepped it back a little. Anyway, it did push above 18 cents today. That's pretty good. That is right at the fib. So it did find a little bit of resistance there. If we could push up over that, then the next move would be like 22 again. So, in my opinion, DFK chain more faster than Cardano. I mean, DFK chain's really just an overlay on Avalanche, right? I mean, is there any real difference? It's just I'm not an expert on Avalanche at all, but it's just it's just taking Avalanche and moving it over to its own set of nodes, as far as I know. T Stout in the house. How you doing, brother? So I mean, saying DFK chain Avalanche is faster than Cardano. Look, guys, I never said Cardano. No one, even Cardano, is not saying Cardano is fast right now. That's something that they're addressing and that they will fix this year. So we'll see how it goes. Either way, it's my biggest bag. When Clooney NFT? That's a great question, man. I don't. Did you see me showing? I'm pretty sure you were here, but yeah, this looks pretty dope. I'm buying at least 20 of them. Who was it? No, DeFi I was in an argument with Chad Knight about. He doesn't got much time. Like, apparently the Gen Zero on DeFi is supposed to be today, is what a few people are speculating. So we'll have to see how that plays out. The Colony people said it would only be delayed like a week, I think, on the Avatar announcement. And I feel like it's been longer than that. But either way, I feel like, I'm pretty sure DeFi will make an announcement within the next 7 days or less, like probably over the weekend. I'm feeling kind of the same with Colony, but I don't think we have any hard dates. The Defira stuff, I mean, they're gonna have to. I think they're just kind of coordinating with the unlock of all the X tranks so that doesn't cause any pricing problems. And there's a lot of landmines to navigate. You got an exodus of funds going over to Avalanche, and you know what? Let's get, because this is going to take a little bit of time. Let's see how quickly this does. Because I got 14 Jewel. Let's go ahead and bridge that over. I don't know if when you change this, I don't even know why they put C chain on here, to be quite honest. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it should have defaulted to DeFi Kingdoms. I think a lot of people got stung by that. In fact, I sent 5 Jewel over and I can't even do anything because I don't have enough gas to move it. My only question is, what does the avatar do for Colony? Well, it allows you to run missions. So it'll allow you. They haven't, because you don't get a lot Colony. All I know is it allows you to run missions. I expect an apology if D5 drops a Medium article today. Bro, Eli K in the house. You got default stung? Yeah, a lot of people did. If the article drops today, I will say you were right. Right? That's my version of apology. I was right, you were wrong. My apologies. On the other hand, we said, no, I gave you to Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm such a nice guy. I gave you all the way to Saturday, bro. Sunday was a no one Wednesday, and Monday's an I win day. I was like, I dropped it down right down on the table and said, because according to the date, so if he announces it before Monday, he's a liar. Bro, bad. Why? First of all, 101. What is that? Like 12 cents? $1.50? Nah, bro. I mean, besides, gambling's illegal, bro. It's just like I don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? So let's bet $1 million one. What do you think of them apples? I would never do that. I'm just kidding. All right, I got some Jewel. See, it doesn't see it though. There we go. So I'm gonna need 0.05 bridge fee 0.0. So I'm just gonna do 14. I don't know why you have to approve the bridge every time. Does that cost money? It does. What the hell, man? Why can't it remember that? So when you send it from this bridge, it'll show up over here. All right, bridge. It should pop up right here. You can also just do it from here. It's all pretty easy. There it is. It shows up. One confirmation left on Harmony. Yeah, I agree. Synapse, it's almost like just trading, right? You just pick Synapse is super easy. I mean, I agree. I definitely agree. I mean, it's definitely it's an interface you're definitely that you're definitely used to. Maybe they should have made this more user friendly. And again, it has all that's all the different coins. It does have all the different networks. It was a bit weird that it only allows you to send it to Avalanche, and it was a bit weird that Avalanche was the default. I mean, that's all kind of confusing, even for someone that's been around a long time. Oh, Synapse picks up all the decimals. Oh, upgrading horses got people make 2K like a day or a month. How expensive was it to upgrade your horse? Bridge completed. Like it's already done. I don't even remember how much. No, I had like 10 or 11 Jewel. So if there's, oh wow, that was fast as hell, guys. Like, so Man, people that just slept through it all and decided to do it this morning, no stress. That literally happened like faster than a Cardano LP deposit. Oh my goodness. DFK wrapper. Oh, DFK, don't pick it up. When the night token drops, should I buy the night token and upgrade or wait it out and upgrade? Do you do everything by consensus? Do you ever make up your own decisions, bro? I'm telling you, make your own decisions. It will free you. It'll make you such a better person. Mark's his father. That's who you retweeted. So do you like? Do you just? You should create your own. What do you mean? Stop giving Chad Knight shit? Why? Like, bro, stop giving me shit. I'm trying to help him. How did Rex do on Mars Colony? Did he buy? Yeah, he did. So, bro, no one knows that answer though. I don't even know. Like, as far as I don't even know if Rex is broke even yet. So he would have to tell us that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's making a lot of money, and he might break even. So, but upgrading Mars Colony in the beginning was probably a good move, but it's a risky move. It's no different than anything else. If it's a riskier move, there's a higher payout, but there's also a greater chance that you're going to lose. So, I mean, the same strategy always goes into effect, and no one like if you. My point is you ask everyone for an opinion. Uh, it no one knows, right? So you're, and that's kind of why I hate giving opinions because sometimes you give the wrong opinion and then people blame you. So no one knows. No one knows. It all depends on how successful the project is. You just 2 seconds ago didn't you say you thought it was a rug pull? Well, if you think it's a rug pull, you definitely don't want to. My philosophy on this stuff is pretty unless it's just like and Mars was close. I kind of wanted to do the same thing Rex did on Mars, but I didn't. So I have to see something that like just really like like that's unique as hell. That's amazing. I think this is just gonna blow up. Then go for it. So if you think Knights and Peasants is going to be big, it probably and depending if the Knight token's cheap enough, or maybe the Knight token comes out so cheap it doesn't even affect you, right? On the other hand, you might spend a bunch of money and lose, right? So no one knows. Heyo, Koska in the house. Hit the like button. We're going with the bully techniques. Hit the like button. The emissions will be 10,000 APR. We are 5 minutes away from APR. Pretty excited. Let's take a look at Defira. LJ in the house. How you doing, brother? Let's take a look at Defira real quick. Let's take a look at Mars Colony real quick. Let's take a look at all the stuff in Harmony 1, getting it done. Harmony 1, 17.2, still moving. Oh, wait, that's pulling back a little bit. All right, Jewel 11.18, let's freaking go. Colony $1.88, that's pulling back. Defire, I'm a little surprised by this. It did push up. It was down below 10. I'm going to sell one if the floor goes to 1901 and put it in anchor and upgrade the hell of the other one I got. I don't hate that plan. Trank 43 cents. Speed pulling back. Man, it's pulled back almost all its gains. What happened with speed? It went from like 0.01 to 0.0, almost 0.02, almost a 2x, and now it's like lost all its gains. Is the floor dropping on the horses again? These were as low as 1,800 the other day. It looks like the floor, oh, that might not be, because the floor was around 4,000 this morning. Yeah, man, these have doubled. So the tokens pulling back, but I guess that's, oh, FIRA's dumping now. So that's on the daily. This is on the 15-minute period. Don't call it a pullback. Trank. Actually up a little. All right, let's do one of Chad Knight's favorite activities. Let's claim up and do a DFIRA check. All right. 3.44 FIRA. Doing an announcement check. Nothing new with Mars. There was some pretty big announcements with DFK. Hey everyone, just a reminder that emissions begin in 20 minutes. The airdrops for the backtaining will happen over the next couple days. The airdrop. So I thought they said we were gonna get our airdrop. Like, has anyone gotten those yet? I haven't seen that one. So Father did that tweet like it was kind of a Twitter leak on the avatars. We will have an AMA. Oh shit, tomorrow's April 1st. I hate working for an IT company on April Fool's Day. Okay, let's see. During the AMA, developers will discuss updates and progress. Make sure FIRA Friday will also take place. Be prepared to get rained on. So this is why you're so bullish on a Gen Zero announcement tomorrow, Chad Knight. Because they're having a big thing going on. Yeah, I might be saying I'm wrong, but then he's a liar. All right. Let's see how the farm's doing again. I put 8,500 into this. We're down about $1,500 when you just straight look at the LP. We are 1 minute away from ignition on DFK. Let's hurry up and get this done so we can check that out. All right. Harmony wasn't moving nice and fast now that no one's on it. Look at this. Snappy. I wonder what the TVL is probably not updated yet on DeFi Llama. Look at how smooth and fast this is going. Spoke too soon. This is probably like RPC right here. I should have more than that. I bet this didn't go through. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe my trank didn't go through. Still not showing up. It's live? All right, we'll check it out in a sec. What's the APR? 4K? Yeah. I wonder how long that's gonna hold. All right, there we go. Finally. All right, so we're up to 560 FIRA and a little over 1400 SFIRA. Let those complete, and then I'll switch over. Trying. Are you asking? I wonder how much we made just from staking and farming everything. Are you talking about on Defira? Defira? Fofira? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably about even, to be honest, not including the SFIRA, because I mean you can't really have the SFIRA. So I bought FIRA. I bought like probably 300 FIRA, and I have about 200. I'd say I'd probably earned, we'll say 200 FIRA, so that's $2,000 rough estimate. So I'm maybe only up like 500 to $1,000 overall because my LP's down about 1,500. But it's that S fever, right? And I'm pretty sure it's eventually like I think fever is eventually gonna get to like $20 plus, Trank $1 plus, especially as the same thing happened in DFK. So again, I'm not overly worried about it. And again, it's all about getting that S fever. If the game pays off, it'll pay off. And that's why I'm so bullish. Just like from looking at Kurt was saying he only put like, I don't know, like $400 into DeFi Kingdoms day one, and he has a big ass lock badge. Can you imagine if he would have stayed in? I think I didn't join in DFK till like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and I put 4 grand in because I was enjoying Sushi Swap too much. Could you imagine if I would have put that 4 grand in day one? And even like 3 weeks later, with that 4 grand, I was earning 1,800 joules a day. And then I did this move where it doubled. I took out my initial, and then it went to like 14,000, and I took out. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? So, lesson learned. I'm very bullish DeFi. I'm very bullish uh, DeFi Kingdoms, especially over an Avalanche with 10, 11, 12 times the TVL. And I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm going to just farm, farm, and farm. And same thing with Mars, farm. Build huge ass colony bags, build huge ass jewel bags, build huge ass crystal bags, build huge ass Sphera bags. And what else? Try and build what I'm doing Win Lambo. I'm not going out of my way on that one. BTC at 46K. Are you pulling a disc? Oh yeah, it looks like shit is dumping. Here we go. Here we go. What is the stock market dumping too? What's going on with the stock market? Little flushy wushy. Little flushy wushy. Is there some bad news out or something? Shitting on our waffles. Stocks edged lower on the last day of it. So it's the last day of the quarter. Biden looks to set to tap oil reserves. Jobless claims rise, reversing some of last week's big drop. The Nasdaq futures are down 70. That's pretty mild. E-mini S&P's down 15. That's pretty mild. Just a little shake and bake. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is another one of those clench your butt cheek moments where you don't know when it's going to drop. At the end of the day, as long as this isn't a massive drop, it's healthy. We need the RSI to cool off. There's nothing wrong with coming back down to like 46, 45,000. hanging out for a day or two, let the RSI reset and all that, and then we make our next move up. You're not gonna find, no matter how hard you look, you're gonna find. I mean, this is nothing. What is this? Freaking right now we're at like 3%. It's done this even recently. I mean, let's do that. Like 6 days ago, we were at 44,000. 2 weeks ago, we were at 37,000. So go find me a place in the chart where there isn't way bigger pullbacks than this over a 3-day period. Like even here, this wasn't even the new all-time high. And we had, a rough, people were calling the end of the world, 15% pullback over less than a week. So it's coming back. It came back down to this logarithmic bump. It's coming. So it might come all the way down to this bull market support band, and that's going to put you right around 44.5. There is a CME gap at 45.5, right around 45.5. I say let it flush out all the way down to 45.5 right now and get that out of the way and then go back up. Good morning. I thought you already were here, Neo. Neo in the house. How you doing, brother? All right, let's get to some fun. fun. Let's see what's going on with them emissions. Word on the street, it's 4K. Do I got any crystal? What the hell, bros? How comes there's no crystal yet? Am I not? Oh, I got to claim it, I guess. All right. Let's see how we're doing. The gardens, is that where we check it? Harvest. When you plant, let's see. I have 0.04 unlocked and 1 locked. So it's been live 8 minutes. We're going to say current locking rate is 95% until April 6th. Approximately 6 days. And then it'll go to 93%. But yeah, a lot of people are moving slow. They were up late worried about their jewel. They should have just waited this morning. It took less than like 2 minutes to bridge it over. All right, so I'm at 1.02. So I'm going to say I'm making on average 1 lock crystal every 10 minutes. That's 6 lock crystal an hour. I should make well over 100 lock crystal between now and tomorrow. On pace to make 3,000 lock crystal for a month. Obviously, that's going to come down. So I'll be pretty happy. I mean, at the end of the day, if there's 150 amount of crystals, there is jewel, and I had about 21,000 locked jewel. My goal should be around 4,000 crystal, but I have way more money in it this time around. So we'll have to see how it plays out. I would love to get like, oh man, that's moving pretty quick. It's moving pretty quick now. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what 24 hours of yield farming this yields. Where do we see? Probably right here, right? 4,100%. I have 43,000. No, I have 40. No, it's hard. Let me think about this. What is the price of jewel? It's like $11, right? Oh, it's down to about 10. Let's see. We need this on VFAT because it doesn't tell us everything we need to know here. I don't think this is on VFAT yet. I don't know if they're going to put it there because it's a subnet, because it's technically its own chain, even though it's Avalanche. Yeah. So I don't know if there's a way to tell what my stuff is worth. But it's around 40 grand. This also doesn't tell us 1498. I don't know how to do the math to break that down into jewel and xJewel. And it doesn't tell us what percent of the pool is. But the rewards, man, they're coming in fast and furious. That's on pace. That's on pace faster than 1 every 10 minutes right now. Let's see if we can get to 2 by 15 minutes, and that would be like 8 an hour. The base emission rate is currently 16 crystal per second. 960 crystal will be minute every minute, given the current emission schedule. The interest rate's dropping down a little. I would imagine this will be down to like probably less than 2,000 by week's end. So that's why getting in the great philosopher Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth will tell you it's better to be early than to be right. All right, everyone. You guys are gonna have to be my governance token. I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover today. If there's any questions, anything you guys want to talk about, anything you want me to look at, I'll be glad to look at it. Do a quick look at BTC. How low did it go? It did come all the way down to this line on the logarithmic growth curve. It looks like it's starting to bounce back a little bit. I don't know that there's necessarily any Bitcoin news right now. Let's see what they're saying on Twitter. Alexander wants me to talk about coffee. Baby Pleb said, give me my crystal. DFK airdropping us on like Ape did. Let's see. Rex in effect. I know so many questions. Everything is so new and excited. I'm really digging the soundtrack. Rex, man, he FOMO'd hard into Knights and Peasants. That's a pretty dope looking knight. So hey, is that a barometer for you, Chad Knight? Rex has got probably like 100 knights at this point. Casca defeated the Luna Quest. Congratulations in record time. I don't even know where, like, I haven't done shit with Lavana in such a long time. Apparently, okay, so she has a video on her website, I think. Live AMA, where do you go to even play these games anymore? Luna Quest battle. Choose that one, that one, that one. I don't know that I've done either one of these two. Help your... Oh, no, that was just the dumb battle game, right? That one was pretty stupid. Get all Luna to help Dragon complete the quest. It isn't hard. Oh shit, I didn't... I'm right. I didn't read... I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing, Casca? Like, all I can do is go in a circle. Eh? I didn't read the instructions. Oh. Press A or enter or touch to start. All right. Click my video. Where do I click it? Like, I have to find it. Can you post it again in the chat? Is it on your website? Oh, Discord. Is it under Luna? Is it under Lavana? Lavana. All right, here we go. Is there sound on this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it makes sense now. Total sense now. I gotta turn that off or they'll copyright me. Yeah, this is stupid easy. Okay. I say it's stupid easy and I'm stuck. Okay, I need to go like that. Check out this Defiber well. What is this right here? I say, oh my goodness, I'm stuck. What do I do? I think a rat would have figured this out quicker. I'm gonna have to cheat. I kind of don't want to cheat though. Oh, I have to restart? Is that I messed up? So, all right, let's see. Arrow top left. All right, so why did I have to restart? Oh, I see. When I went up, those blocks disappeared. No wonder it didn't make sense. Now I'm kind of trapped again. This is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I like a good brain teaser. So I'm stuck again. All right, I'm not gonna bore the stream with this, but this is pretty interesting. I'm not gonna look. I don't want cheating. I gotta go like that. Nope, nope, nope. Man, this is tough. Huh. I think if I go straight up, the block, no, the block didn't disappear. This is interesting. All right, cool. Let's see what this well says. Staking 1.468 million. I mean, if I had that kind of money, I'd have no problem doing this. Is he doing, he's not doing anything on Mimas? Nope. He's got 69,000 in SVRA. Only 21,000 in X-Train. Let's see how the emissions are going over here. 1.45 crystal. All right, so I'm no 2. We are flowing, baby. I'm making a little over a crystal every 10 minutes. Not bad. Not, oh, the APR went up too a little bit. Interesting. People already pull out. All right, Bitcoin 46.4. Let's see if there's any Bitcoin news rocking the world. Anything else on Twitter? Just a small little shake and bake. What if, what if, yeah, these type of, this is what gives Cardano people a bad name. What if I told you at Vitalik Buterin owns Cardano? Yeah, okay, let's just be stupid. All right, Bitcoin news. Hold my beer. Terra already up 165 million buying Bitcoin. That's bullish. Phoenix suburb now takes Bitcoin to pay utility bills. What idiot would use their Bitcoin to pay their utility? Solana highest gainer among major cryptos. I'm sure Invest Answers is going to be pounding the table on this freaking news. Let's see how Shitlana, Lana. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Atom pulled back a little bit. Luna, Harmony One's pulling back again with that little chili dipper. Bill Skaw was technically right though. Oh, Bill Skaw in the house. How you doing, brother? You were right. Harmony won. You would have won the bet. Harmony won. Broke 17.5. Didn't hold it for very long. What's that like? 5% of the Trank platform in one wallet? No Mimas in it. Yeah, I said the same thing. So they got in after the Mimas. Yeah, they must. I mean, obviously it's just some dude trying to, but that's a good point. I don't know. 5% of the Trank platform. I don't know how much Trank there is out there. This doesn't show the amount of, oh, 3 million Trank. How much Trank is out there? That's all in lock Trank too. That's good to know. He can't, like, that dude locked up 1.377 million. So if, I don't know how much of the overall this is, but if he locked that in like the first second, be ready like when that starts unlocking. I think it starts unlocking. I had mine locked in super early, so I think it's like August 5th. I'll definitely be watching that. All right, let's see how this is going. $2.65 Crystal. So probably be watching my favorite TV show all day today, tonight, the rest of the week. I highly recommend this TV show. It's called Watching the Gardens in CrystalVale. Last night, my favorite TV show was watching the DFK MetaMask wallet, sitting there for hours on end, wondering if my money was going to show up. All right, we're back to that point where I'm kind of run down from this week. I'm kind of tired. So again, if you guys have anything to talk about, I'll gladly talk about it. Otherwise, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. So give it a few seconds. If anyone has any questions, let's do some Q&A, guys. Let's do some Q&A. Is George George wasn't, I think he's on vacation. I don't know if George has been streaming and for the market open. Who is that sexy guy? We got Defikingdoms streaming. We got Workmeet Silicon. Nope, let's see what this is.
But all of the functionality as well.
Oh, that's Sauron again. Man, that dude is not getting any
Greener
sleep.
pointed this out yesterday, and it's all
I've seen that guy. I'm not sure who that is.
Button. Do you watch the show Vikings?
How many Avies? I'm getting minimum 20, maybe more. Yeah, we talked about it some. The price on that was booming, and then it pulled back out of nowhere. I was a bit surprised. So we were looking at the daily, I think, where we saw that. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here, but it basically doubled and then pulled most of it back. Looks like it's starting to make a comeback. The floor, it's all free money, Casca. The floor and the horses I'm a little bummed about because they're like double now. Star coin, airdrop, yeah, so that, oh wait, which one's, is Star a different coin for speed? What's Star? Is that speed? Oh, they have two coins over there, speed and Star. Yeah, the floor on the horses are like over 4,000 Harmony one. I blew my chance to get a couple at like 1,800 early in the week. I'm not gonna FOMO it into it right now. I don't know that I mean, I'm already at a point where I don't have the time to stay on top of it. 0x expense in the house. Star was airdrop to all horse on. Yeah, 3 coins. 3 coins. What the hell, man? It's kind of like, what was it? 7-second abs and then something about Mary, that psycho gets in the car, you know, he's got 6.5-second abs. DFK does 1 coin, then freaking Defiber comes out with 2 coins. Now Speedstar, oh yeah, Jock, I knew that. Speedstar has to come out with 3 different coins. I think Jock is a way to get like people that don't own horses and stuff into the game kind of for free. It's kind of, had to stop myself from the FOMO now too. What on Speedstar, did you get any? Like if I had horses, I would definitely be a lot more excited about it. But I thought the mint price was kind of high. I mean, I don't think that now. So hopefully the same thing happens with Knights and Peasants. What's the floor on that one doing? I know it's not at 1,900 yet because that's when Chad Knight wants to sell. 1200, not bad. What was the mint on these? Like 900, 850, 900? Yeah, I think it probably will too. I'm surprised. I mean, it's still holding up pretty good. I'm surprised it hasn't already. I mean, it was actually up a little since when I checked it this morning. I think I mean, it's starting to drop a little. We'll have to see how this plays out. I don't know, man. I was really like, I got super FOMO'd in, like, I was getting crazy FOMO on this. And then we looked at D Race and how Zed Run was doing, and those kind of just fell off. So I was a bit more leery just because, again, it's better to be early than to be right. But I missed being early, and then I no longer knew if it was going to be right. So I mean, I still like the potential of this game. We'll have to see how it pans out. I mean, I like the potential of a lot of things in Harmony One. The Wind Lambo, um, Knights and Peasants can be pretty cool. Nothing is in the when there's nothing that compares right now to me when it comes to DFK, Mars Colony, and Defira. I think those are hands down the strongest. Cosmic Universe is trying to make a comeback. We'll have to see how that plays out. But let's see if we can get an updated TVL on Harmony One. I guess we should kind of watch this now that there might be a huge exodus to Avalanche. And with who was it? Okay, so I think Mars Colony is kind of rumbling about moving or like working with Avalanche too. So it's like, is that going to be the thing here? You know, sometimes when that leak springs, eventually the levee breaks, and then next thing you know, everyone just moves and gives up on Harmony One. Mass adoption is coming. The whole Harmony ecosystem. Mark your words. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but based on what? Avalanche TVL 10.45, holding pretty steady around that level. Is like, I wonder if DFK is just going to be its own thing on here. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And then Harmony looks like it's moving up a little bit still. Yeah, so it's moving up. It's actually going up the past few days. Nice little steady. People are coming. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out. But Tranquil Finance is down 2.5% in the last 7 days, 8% in the last month. I guess DFK doesn't really have a change over that time period. And I wonder if they're counting Tranquil and Defira all the same because they don't even see Defira on here. Harmony spent the last 2 years building. Now they're finally doing some freaking. Are they? I didn't know that. I mean, I've seen a little bit, like at a ETH Denver, they did some marketing. I guess if you're including things like that. I don't know. I've actually been a little bit worried about Harmony as of late. I've been a little bit more on the worry side with Harmony than I mean, I'm still bullish it, and I'm kind of flip flopping when it comes to Harmony One. I'm not sure. I want it to succeed. I think it can succeed, but I don't know. I guess I'm just too spoiled by Cardano and how transparent they are. I don't feel the same thing when it comes to Harmony at times. I mean, that being said, I don't really see a lot of it with a lot of other, but I don't spend a lot of time, you know, actively seeking out answers for Phantom, answers for, you know, Atom and all this stuff. I just kind of get it when I get it. But being so actively involved in Harmony, I mean, Harmony One's hands down like 90% of what I do. Cardano might be my favorite chain, but 90% of my time up until today was spent Harmony One. Everything, Defikingdoms, Defira, hell, I mean, you know, that's pretty obvious with the videos. Cardano is still pretty much not usable. It kind of is. Like, I mean, I'm yield farming over there, but it's painful. I got some stuff going on over on Glimmer. That's been painful. I love Osmosis and the Atom, but the APRs and stuff over there are a little low, and they got a lot of cool side chains, and I know some of the lads in here are pretty hyped about. But I don't have like if I didn't have to work, I probably would be more involved. But at the same time, also a lot more focused with my play money, and I think the best opportunity to date has been in the gaming of Harmony One. And my taxes last year showed me that that thesis came true. I'm not saying there's not great opportunity, like people may have made a killing in Crabata or whatever, but there's no doubt in my mind there was some multimillionaires made because they got into DeFi kingdoms even for kind of like not much, maybe 1,000 in LP and set it and forget it. They probably multimillionaires. There's probably some wells made. So Harmony One's been amazing, but the thing that concerns me the most, it's good that there's marketing. Things do seem to have gotten a lot better even with the RPC, but I don't even know that they've like told us. I haven't heard any news like, other than they're just still working on it. But it does concern me that there's been, DFK's going to Avalanche and Avalanche is bending over backwards. They all say we're not leaving Harmony One, but you never know, right? So you got Cosmic Universe. Avalanche is telling Cosmic Universe, we got $10 million we could plow into. It is a bit of a vampire tap effect that you got to worry about a little bit, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, if DFK on Avalanche is making like 10 times the amount of money and it's not working out over here, all I'm saying is, I'm just keeping all that. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, bro. I've been tired all week. And the stress of this. You missed it. I did a bridge this morning and it took less than 2 minutes, start to finish, already in my wallet on DFK. You should have just waited till this morning and you would have been done in 5 minutes. No stress. No freaking stress, bro. Dr. Hoskinson is extremely transparent. It was bro, I stress out like a mofo. I sent 40 grand over last night and it took 6 hours plus. It disappeared from Synapse it took like 3 hours on Synapse, then it disappears, then it took like another 3 hours to show up in my wallet. That was stressful as hell. I mean, I told myself it wouldn't matter if I lost it all, but we knew that's an effing lie. Yeah, 12. I saw it like, and I know you're on the West Coast too. You're up there posting at like 1 a.m. And I'm like, man, that's like 6 hours into my sleep bedtime. Yeah, I've been tired all week. Yesterday definitely didn't help. I got a lot I got to do today at work too. So I'm going to have to load up on some of these bad boys for sure. All right, guys and gals. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow will definitely be another CrystalVale day. We'll talk. We'll take. Obviously, we'll take a look at DeFi and stuff too, all around the Harmony One blockchain. We'll have to see what's going on. Let's see if Bitcoin has recovered at all. It's pulling back. It looks like it's going to pull back and hang around here for a little bit. This isn't out of the question though. This has happened. I mean, this kind of happened yesterday too. It pulled back down to like 46 some or below 47 for sure, and then went back up. It's as of late, it seems like it kind of does do this during the day and then it'll rebound and then overnight it might do it a little bit. And it's just like I think Do Kwon comes in and starts buying it back up again. Anyway, tomorrow we'll definitely let's do a quick emissions check. We are 36 minutes in and I've earned 4 crystals. So I'm on pace to earn 8 lot crystal an hour. The APR is still going up a little. I mean, a lot of times this is usually off a little bit, but I'll take 4,000. I would love to get, it's probably not going to happen. It just bumped up again. I don't understand. Like, are people like already pulling out, taking those fat withdrawal rewards? Can we even see the price of crystal? Let's see. Does this show it? They started this with 3 million, didn't they? So I guess already 843,000. Pending rewards, pending locked. This doesn't tell us the price of crystal. What's the best way to get the price of crystal? Yeah, man. I was kind of tempted to just last night because you guys were talking about how it was like 1.8 Joel. And to me, I'm like, it should work itself out to a 5 to 1, 5 to 1 ratio, right? Five should be five Joule to one crystal. It's either 4 or 5, somewhere around between like 4 and 5. Because there's one fit, so it should be 5, right? And I'm like, man, should I just buy a bunch of crystal right now instead? At 4 to 1 is what it should be. So it's getting close to that now. Because last night when I was looking at it was 1.8. And in my head, I'm like, I know it's supposed to arb, right? It's supposed to arb to like a 4, so 4 to 1, right? And I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just like, should I just take my 40 grand and buy crystal instead? And I was tempted to do it. And I'm like, no, I didn't because I wanted that money to earn me lock crystal. At the end of the day, I think that this play might pay off better. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But we're like that's the only way to really tell right now, right? Is there a place to find what the price of crystal is worth other than just like going here and seeing? Trade from Jewel. 26 bucks. I want one. One, please. 2.59. Johnny Ha in the house. How you doing, brother? Are you compounding your crystal? I'm not doing shit yet, but it was up to 35. Oh, $35. I haven't even checked the jeweler. What's this guy? Thorstein Silver Tongue. All right. 1x crystal equals 1 crystal. There's probably no like bank. Like we're gonna get some pretty. I don't know if they're gonna add the bank to Kingdom Watch. If it's gonna be a different site, I would assume some of that stuff's coming pretty soon. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right now. I mean, I haven't collected any rewards yet, but I will probably doing some of this. But in the beginning, I'm probably going to take all my crystal rewards, all my jewel mining rewards, and put them in the avalanche crystal. I think avalanche crystal. This DeFi Kingdoms chat, I couldn't even read it all. It was just too much. But there's gonna be AVAX is giving rewards in that pool too, like 7 million or something like that. It's somewhere in here. Let's see. Farnswoggle posted it. I may have already passed it. Maybe it, maybe it wasn't this thread. I went. Oh, I want. Oh yeah. So there's going to be an AVAX crystal pool, and Avalanche is adding incentive to that too. I think like 7 or 10 million. It's all somewhere. Let's see. Well, crystal will be airdropped. Um. Yeah, this I didn't understand. Like they did say this. So the crystal that we're getting for the perilous journey is gonna be locked. I thought that was kind of lame. Let's see. Yeah, that kind of sucks because I was kind of looking forward to have that to put into the LP pools, but I don't know. So again, I'm gonna be probably. It is my understanding, and I can't find the post right now. Yeah, I didn't really know that either, and I didn't know if they meant that. See, here's the thing, though. I don't know if they mean that crystal that they're airdropping us for this like 12-hour period, because they're airdropping us crystal for this. So I think that's what they're talking about. I don't know if they're talking about the crystal. I don't think I could be wrong. I don't think they're talking about the crystal that they're airdropping for the perilous journey. We were supposed to start getting that last night, but I think I read over there that they're still working that out. So hopefully that'll be over the next day or two. I don't know. I'm not sure that that's going to be. I mean, it would make sense that the crystal that they're airdropping us for this, people having bridging problems would be 95% locked because the emissions are 95% locked. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that's it. Anyway, I'm still farming my jewels, mining over on Harmony. I do need to rent out my Gen Zero. I will continue every single jewel I get right now. I'm bridging over, and all my crystal rewards, I'll be taking that, and I will most likely, I'll let you know if that changes, but as of right now, I will most likely be putting that in the AVAX, and I'm sorry, the AVAX crystal, because along with crystal rewards, I'm going to get avalanche rewards too. I would give these guys Defikingdoms in the house. How you doing, brother? I would give these guys man, an A minus, right? All right, so I I really would. I think they did an amazing job. It would have been an A plus. The one mistake that I think they made could have knocked them down more, but they recovered from it so well. They underestimated how crazy and how degen we were, how much we were gonna just like I think they still underestimate, like, and I know firsthand how many degens there are in Harmony One. I think some of the biggest degens on the planet are in this stream and in the Discord. So I think they underestimated how badly people wanted to get over there and underestimated like how much it would, the pressure and all this stuff it would be put on Synapse. And with the time lock that they time locked the emissions so that they couldn't do much about it. But then they did such a great job of coming up with the workaround on it. I'm going to give them an A minus, right? It really, and I'm a little bit critical, but that being said, these guys continue to deliver like mofos. They never disappoint. I mean, Solon, so whatever. He's streaming again right now. Is that guy slept? These guys just continue to bring it. They should have warned us that there could be a backlog and should have been a 40. Yeah, so that's kind of my point. I think they just underestimated, really. Either that or, they got a little too cocky. They got a little too cocky with their node that they're talking about, that they 4x and all this stuff. So yeah, they have to be on Adderall. Chad Knight says, thinking about selling my dot and going to the, oh my goodness, bro. Why do you got to put such evil thoughts into my head? I've already seriously considered selling everything. All my Bitcoin, all my Ethereum, all my freaking, well, I'm not touching my Cardano. Relax. Whoa, calm down. I'm not, no, I legit have had evil thoughts like selling a bunch of Bitcoin, not selling all my Ethereum, maybe like 20 Ethereum and 8, because I think this is such a good opportunity, right? I really do. I mean, it takes a lot. I mentioned this yesterday. You're not going to get that grand slam home run like you did the first time DFK came out. The first time DFK came out, APRs were over 20,000. 20 freaking thousand. My APR was 19,000 and I was like 3 weeks late. It's already 4,000, right? So again, this is a thing where like it's still really good, but people are thinking they're going to get rich like they did the first time. This is kind of like getting in Bitcoin in 2016 versus the people that got in Bitcoin in 2010, so, but I'm just like, ooh, like there, to me, there's never been such and this is not financial advice and I could be wrong, but there's never been such a sure thing EV wise, risk versus reward. I think there's still risk there. The reward's not as great as last time, but it's really good. And I'm just like, man, I plowed like a couple $100,000 into this, and just what I'm saying. The evil thoughts are there, but then it's like Angel Tom and Satan Tom are talking right now, and so far Angel Tom's winning, but I feel like I'm gonna sick Satan Tom on Angel Tom and to have him kick his ass because I should have listened to Satan Tom. Yeah, good times. Not only were the APRs higher, but the coin was. I mean, it came out and was like just like a few pennies, wasn't it? Yeah, I was late. I was late AF, and I made mistakes. So that's why I'm not making these mistakes. And D5 is the same way. People. Yeah, YouTubers love making this video. I've even had a couple. If you miss it on DeFi Kingdoms, this is your second chance. Well, this is your second chance to do okay. This isn't your second chance to be a multimillionaire with, like a couple grand. So, yeah, Crystal has a lot of value already. All right. This is like the 5th time I've wrapped up the stream. Let's do another quick Bitcoin check. Let's do another around the horn. I am wrapping it up this time for reals. Give me about 10 minutes to get ready before I start doing some work. All right, we got Jewel 1094, Colony $1.81, FIRA is dumping again $10. Tranquil, don't call it a pullback. xJewel did have a nice little run. It's pulled back a little, but it's still holding strong around 93 cents. Speed is basically back to where it was. A lot of people got their free speed tokens. They're probably dumping it on some faces. Bitcoin 4665. It's starting to climb back up. Ethereum 3369. It did get over the fib. It did get over 3400. I'd like to get back above that. Chad Knight putting evil thoughts in my head with Polkadot. What do I have? I have about 1,200 Polkadot, another like 30 grand. I don't want to sell it though, because put my Polkadot's in short-term capital gains because I did that tax loss harvesting move last year. So I have about another 3 or 4 months before this gets into long-term capital gains. My Harmony One, I think, is kind of in the same boat. I'm not gonna. Another thing I could do is I could send, like, instead of selling Ethereum. Now this is a risky move, but I could go to Lido and put 20 Ethereum into BE, move that over to Anchor and borrow against it. The problem there is, though, I'm putting a lot of money at risk again on a smart contract platform. So that scares the shit out of me too. All right, everyone, I'll be back 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there or you're in F and Square. Love you all and peace.